Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Adam Kopp. I'm the DOT project manager for the State Highway 8081 work that's going on currently outside of Platteville. Per the contract, we're supposed to have a city public information meeting for the businesses, the city, and all the residents that have questions. Today with me on my engineering staff with Tim Sina and John Delgado. I have Nick with Iverson and Joel with Zenith Tech. Nick is a prime contractor, again, with Iverson, and they are in charge of the paving and milling and the roundabout. Joel with Zenith Tech is with the bridge company. The bridge work will be starting on May 31st. So at this time, I'm going to let Joel talk a little bit about the project and their schedule. And Nick can fill in too as far as the paving schedule. The completion date is October 23rd, October 15th, sorry, excuse me. We have some box culvert work that cannot start until August due to some restrictions, environmental restrictions. So the paving may happen in June for the repaving of 8081, but the roundabout has an interim completion date at 80 and 81 of July 14th. And then the structure outside of Platteville here has an interim completion date of around July 2nd or so in there. So just a little bit after that. So I'm going to let Nick talk about the project overall here for a second, his schedule, and then if there's any questions for Joel as far as structures.
So I'm Nick Walker. I'm with Iverson Construction. I'm the prime contractor on this project. Like Adam had said, we have a couple different completion dates. Joel's work with Zenith on the bridge that is going to be having a full closure. That work? There it is. So he is starting up on the 31st, which is next Wednesday. That will be closed for 55 contract days. He'll go over a little bit about what he's doing. We're looking at paving around the middle of June. That will go all the way from where the bridge is all the way to Cuba City limits. So there will be construction going on and be some time delays there while we are paving that. And then the roundabout will be July 14th. So I guess that's all I have for right now. If anyone has any questions, I'll let Joel do some talking here.
Good afternoon, everyone. So as mentioned before, my name is Joel Terzinski. I'm with Zenith Tech. We're doing majority of the bridge work right over the Roundtree Branch Creek, just outside of town. I guess basic rundown of where we're going on. There's gonna be a resurfacing of the concrete bridge deck itself, just to extend the service life of the structure. And there's gonna be a lot of scour repairs going on underneath the structure as well, just to help mitigate some of those damages that have been done throughout the years, the wear and tear of the rain and the stream flowing through there. So you're going to be seeing us mobilize in middle of next week on Wednesday, as Nick had mentioned, on the 31st. And then from there on for 55 days, the bridge will be closed during that duration. If there's any questions, move more on what we're doing out there. Yep.
I have a question. Knollwood Way subdivision. There's one.
Yep.
Bridge, I assume we were not going to at any time during the
Correct. Yep. There will always be access to that subdivision.
So just for everybody's aware, the detour route for this is actually taking you from Business 151 down to, I think that's exit 18 to 151 and back up. So really the driveway to the hotel just on the south side of the bridge, that's our hard closure. Everything else will remain open in a soft closure. So there'll be barricades there that you'll have to go around if you live in that subdivision and stuff, but it will be open. So your hard closure is just at that hotel entrance, and then just on the north side of the bridge, basically right at the Dunkin' Donuts driveway. So that's the only area that's really like a hard closure you can't get past. Correct. So if you're exiting from the interstate, you can go around all barricades from exit 19. So going north. So to Knollwood Way. So everything will, like we said, remain open. And then when they're paving, everything is flagging operation. So you might have to wait for, you know, that 10 minutes or 5 minutes to get around, depending on whatever they're stopping and the operations they're actually doing.
The question was, when will the paving start? And that will start around mid-June.
And
we'll-
expect to have that area flagged there?
Yep. Yep, we will have everything flagged. Yep, we'll have flag closures, letting traffic go through safely. So
So people in that subdivision can expect to take 20 minutes.
All right. Is there any other questions? Yes.
On 80, second before or after that?
They will be right by the hotel parking lot entrance. And then they'll also be at exit right at the exit 19 ramp there so that they'll be staggered so that people can go around and get to the subdivision. But then we always have a hard closure within about 300 to 500 feet of the bridge itself or at the closest driveway so that drivers do not get confused as far as if the bridge is open or not. There'll be type 3 barricades, says bridge out, road closed. And so, yeah, there's a hard closure there. We will make sure that everybody has access.
Curious if you're actually not a lot of room.
Right. So the question is, you know, where's the hard closure going to be on the bridge construction? And we'll have it as close to the bridge as possible, yet have access for all the driveways. The contractor does need room to stage some of their equipment. So we need to have that working space for the contractor and yet have it so people can access their driveways or their homes or the business. So. Yeah. Right. And after we're done with this, I can speak with Tim, my project leader, and we can put and work on an exact spot where that's gonna be located. And if we have to massage it a little bit to help out your business a little bit, we can try and do that if we don't sacrifice safety for the traveling public or the workers on the bridge. All right. Yes, sir. So the question is, will the road construction affect the pedestrian bike path? So the bike path is by the hotel and goes north towards Dunkin' Donuts. So we should not be affecting that. So. No.
Maybe say 55 days for construction on the bridge.
The 55 days where there is the what we call liquidated damages on the construction. So if they go over that, for every working day, they get the contractor gets penalized. In this instance, we do not anticipate many changes or change in site conditions that would delay that. It's a pretty small structure. Xenatex does a lot of work in the state. I've worked with them a lot. I've done bridges on over I-39 where we had a change in site conditions and it was $500,000 and it took 2-3 extra weeks. We don't anticipate any change like that on this one. So. And we also have in-stream disturbance restrictions or environmental concerns that we need to get things done and keep moving. Another question over here? Any more questions at all, or so? If there are questions, I think, Tim, we're sending out a weekly email update. Is that correct or no?
We are not sending out.
Okay. We can, if we have enough inquiries, we can send out a weekly update with pictures and state how construction is going. And also on the DOT website, you can go and find the project ID and email us, or if you have questions, we can give you our email and phone number after the meeting. So there's no other questions. Thank you all for coming. And I think this concludes our meeting for the. Thank you, and we enjoy your patience during the construction. I know it's a big inconvenience, and nobody likes taking the extra 20 minutes to get downtown. But it's really nice when it's done, and the structures don't last forever. So we'll do what we can to make it safe and convenient for everybody. But the biggest thing is safety. So thank you all.